Hi Paw Prince, we are back this time for the pick a pile. So we have the Steampunk Tarot, the Gay Tarot and the Royo Dark Tarot. The question for this reading will be what's in the headspace. In the headspace of the person you're watching for, whether that's you or someone you care about, it's just what's in the headspace. So whichever one you're drawn to, when I come to that pile, that's the one you're drawn to, that's the one you listen in on. You can listen in on others, but if you focus on this one and you're drawn to it, then that's the main focus for your reading. I do work with intuition, so I read what I feel within the cards and what I feel within the pictures. I also read for the collective, so it may not always resonate with you. Bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate. So let's find out. So we're going to start with the Steampunk Tarot for starters. So what's in their headspace? 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 So there's some rebuilding going on within their life. They're trying to rebuild and start over. I feel like they were very hurt, and they're kind of needing that little bit of pampering too, kind of bit of nursing, back to health sort of thing. I feel like they're trying to find structure. There's structure trying to be put into place within their life. They're kind of looking for answers spiritually, or faith, due to faith. I do feel like, and it's like going to advice from people that have been in that situation, trying to see what kind of solutions they have, what kind of advice they could give you. And it's kind of, there's a lot, I'm feeling like a very lot of mental struggle going on within relationships, whether that's family relationships or actual romantic relationships. You're kind of feeling very out in the cold, very not in your element. It's not really what you're used to. You're kind of used to having, when I say you, I mean them. It's not what they're used to. And it's kind of, they're trying to do the best they can, but it's not really having the impact that they want. So I'm going to get some guidance and advice on this. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. So, Spirit are listening to them. Spirit are trying to move things forward. There's not going to have to be so much worry or calculating to do within their emotions. It's things that they've had trouble with are going to come to an end, and it's kind of going to have a new fresh start and a new take on things, and it's kind of going to be much more within their skill set and much more within their element. So things are going to feel like things are going to work out for them. So all the worry they had is going to kind of resolve itself. So that's what I'm getting for with the Steampunk Tarot. So next we're going to move on to the Gay Way Tarot. So if this is the one that you were drawn to, then this will be the part of the reading that you will focus on mainly. So, what's in their headspace? 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 Right, so straight away there's bickering going on. There's a lot of bickering going on around them. They're feeling very like they're a disappointment, like they're not given enough to people around them. They're kind of doing a lot of experimenting with themselves and kind of trying to find who they are. They're kind of needing some reassurance and guidance to kind of help them find their way, because they're not really happy with the way things are going. They're kind of trying to be patient and kind of letting things flow, but it's not what they want. But the good thing is they've got something joyful in their life, and that's kind of what's keeping them going and kind of what's they're focused about. They may not be fully approved by everyone, but the joy that they have in their life is their like approval they need, and then that's all they need. They don't, even though they're not happy that they're disappointing, they're happy that the thing that brings them joy is still in their life. Like I'm saying, they're doing a lot of soul searching. I'm feeling a lot of trying to find a lot of answers within themselves to do with money. It's like it's coming, and you don't know if it's coming or going. It's kind of unknown sort of territory for them, really. So let's get some guidance and advice on this situation. So, some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice on this situation. So right now they're feeling very trapped, very isolated. They kind of need to turn away from that, and by turning away from it and really doing the things that's going to make them happy and find it, do what they feel is right, they're kind of going to get recognition and kind of feel like more people are on their side. They're not going to be judged or feel like a disappointment. They're going to have people supporting them, and it's going to, when they start to do this, it's going to be a lot more relaxed within what's going on. They're going to be feeling a lot more relaxed within it, within themselves, and not have to have that worry as much. It's going to make them a lot happier within relationships, and it's kind of going to be happy days. But they kind of need to find that reassure. They kind of like need to reassure themselves more than anything that they shouldn't care too much what people think. Stop fooling themselves that you can please everyone, because you can never please everyone, and then by trying to please everyone you're not going to please yourself, because you're not going to be happy trying to make everyone else happy, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm getting for this one. So next is the Royo Dark Tarot. If this is the one that you were drawn to, then this is the one to focus on for your part of the reading. So, what's in their headspace? What's in their headspace? What's in their headspace? What's in their headspace? So, I'm feeling like there is like stability. They've kind of helped people leave the nest. They've kind of done what they need to do. They now can kind of relax, and they can kind of look and sit back at the things they've created and be happy with it. and move forward. They're kind of just sitting watching now, and feeling like they're now being rewarded. They've kind of put out there and now it's coming back to them, and they're feeling a lot more happier. It's a lot more happier within themselves, and within their life. They're kind of looking back on everything they've overcome and achieved, and it's given them through life, and they're feeling very victorious, and they're feeling very in control, and it's very all good within themselves. So let's get some guidance and advice on what's going on with this situation. So some guidance and advice on moving forward with this situation. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. So just, they need to know they're not alone, that they have people there that's always going to be there, and they're always going to have someone that they can help, and it's kind of going to give them, they're going to get the appreciation by helping other people and showing other people love and appreciation. Is kind of going to give them self-worth. It's going to make them feel accomplished and very in control and happy, and it's kind of going to get them to, it's going to open new doors, and kind of, they're going to make a name for themselves, but in a good way, and they're going to kind of be like, they're going to be like sort of icon, like people are going to look up to them and be like, I want to be that person. So that's kind of what I'm getting for them. Thanks for watching.